Imagine a phone system that truly listens.
Mm.
Not just those old rigid menus, press 1 for sales,
Oh, yeah.
but something that actually understands your intent,
Mm.
gets the context.
Right.
It can book complicated appointments, answer tricky questions, even say dispatch emergency repairs at 2 a.m.,
Yeah.
all with a natural voice.
Yeah, exactly. Like a super secretary that never sleeps, never takes a coffee break, and handles even your most difficult customers with this really calm, human-like voice.
Mm.
We're talking voice AI agents, and they're not just coming. They're here.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're taking a thoughtful look at what many are calling the voice AI agent gold rush.
Yeah.
And this isn't just some tech upgrade. It feels like a really fundamental shift in how businesses operate and, interact with their customers.
Absolutely. And you shared some, frankly, incredible sources detailing this new landscape.
Mm.
So our mission today is kind of cut through the noise, pull out the key insights and really explore how these intelligent agents are creating entirely new, profitable business opportunities, not just optimizing.
Right. We'll dive into what these voice AI agents really are, what they can do. Then we'll look at the core business models they seem to enable,
Okay.
how they actually think under the hood, and then explore, I think it was 6 specific lucrative niches.
Yeah, those are great examples. Plus, we'll unpack the tech toolkit you'd need, this kind of cool Iron Man strategy for integrating them with human teams, and why this is all happening right now. So yeah, let's dive in.
Okay, let's start with the basics. What
Yeah.
are we actually talking about here? We're definitely not talking about those old, frustrating robotic phone systems.
Oh, definitely not. No, these modern agents are way more sophisticated. Our sources talk about this trinity of superpowers.
A trinity of superpowers. Okay, what's the first one?
First up, they can listen and understand. And that's not just recognizing words. It's capturing intent, the context of the conversation in real time. That's a huge leap, a massive
So they understand what you're saying and why you're saying it.
Exactly. Then the second superpower, they think and reason.
Okay.
They use these advanced AI models, like GPT-5, Claude, Gemini, as their brain. So they analyze the request, figure out the information needed, and decide the best action to take. It's like this quick internal thought process.
And then the third part.
And finally, this is where it all comes together. They speak and act. They respond in a natural, really human-sounding voice. Think ElevenLabs quality or OpenAI's TTS.
Which is getting incredibly good.
It really is. But here's the kicker. They do this while simultaneously taking real-world action. Booking that appointment, updating a database, maybe even processing a payment. It's that seamless conversation to action link that changes everything.
So, beyond just the talking, what's the fundamental shift here? What does a voice AI agent really bring to a business?
Well, it's that real-time integration, isn't it? Understanding, reasoning, speaking, and acting, all as one unified, kind of autonomous business operator. So with those superpowers in mind, how are businesses actually using them? What are the models? Our sources point to 4 foundational pillars.
Okay, pillar 1. This feels like the most obvious one. The 247 customer service agent.
Yep. Your first line of defense.
Right. It instantly handles common stuff, order status, return requests, that kind of thing. And if it gets too complex, it smartly escalates to a human, so nobody gets stuck in a loop.
Exactly. Then there's the never miss a lead sales agent. Think of it like a tireless sales development rep, an SDR.
Yeah.
It qualifies new prospects 24/7, figures out who's actually interested, the hot leads.
Right.
And can even schedule meetings directly with a human salesperson. So no more wasted time on unqualified calls.
That's huge value. Okay, pillar 3.
The perfect secretary scheduling agent. This one's almost universally useful, I think.
Yeah, I can see that.
It books new meetings, handle all the back and forth of rescheduling.
Which is always a pain.
Oh, yeah. Sends confirmations, integrates right into Google Calendar, Outlook, whatever you use. Just manages time effortlessly.
And the last one?
Pillar 4, the instant expert information agent.
The knowledge base.
Exactly. You train it on all your company docs, your FAQs, internal stuff, and boom, it's a voice-activated knowledge base. Frees up your human team from answering the same questions over and over, lets them focus on, harder problems.
So looking across these 4 models, 247 service, lead capture, scheduling, internal info, what's the common thread? What makes them so valuable right now?
I think it's automating those high-volume, repetitive tasks, delivering instant answers whenever needed, and basically freeing up humans. Plus, that 24/7 availability is key.
Yeah, that 2 to 4 7 aspect keeps coming up. Okay, this is where it gets really interesting for me. How does this all actually work? What's happening under the hood? Our sources break down this thought process into 4 steps, almost like how we listen, think, speak, and act.
Right. Step 1, speech recognition. These are the ears. The user's voice gets turned into digital text. You've got services like DeepGram, Whisper, Assembly AI doing that heavy lifting. Pretty accurate now.
That'll be accurate. Then step 2, the text goes to the brain, AI processing.
Yep. That text hits an AI model, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, one of those. And this is where it figures out the intent, processes the info, and decides, okay, here's the response and here's the action I need to take.
This is where things can get tricky sometimes, though, right? That interpretation step.
Oh, yeah. You know, I still wrestle with prompt drift myself sometimes. Just trying to get an AI to help outline something simple. It's tricky to keep them consistently on task or responding exactly how you intend. They can definitely surprise you. Even the best ones go off on tangents occasionally.
Yeah, that consistency is a challenge. Okay, so the brain decides what to say. Step 3 is giving it a voice. Text to speech, the mouth.
Exactly. The AI's response gets converted back into that natural-sounding voice. You know, ElevenLabs, OpenAI, TTS, they sound amazing these days.
They really do. Almost unsettlingly good sometimes.
Oh, yeah. And then, maybe the most crucial bit, step 4, action integration. The hands.
Right, this is the doing part you mentioned.
Precisely. While it's speaking, the AI is also sending signals to actually do things in the real world. Like, book the appointment in the calendar, update the customer record in the CRM.
The CRM being the customer relationship management software.
Right, thanks. Or, you know, process that payment through Stripe or whatever. This connection, conversation plus action, that's what makes it more than just a chatbot. It's an operator.
So if people get one thing wrong about how these agents work, what's the biggest misconception?
Probably thinking they're just conversational. The magic is really that seamless integration of the talk and the real-world business action that follows instantly. Sponsor.
Okay, we've covered the theory, the mechanics, but where's this actually making a difference today? What are some of those specific high-value niches the sources highlighted?
Yeah, this is the fun part. The sources laid out 6 really interesting ones. First, think property management. Tenants have issues after hours, can't reach anyone.
Right, common problem.
Solution. A 2004-7 AI property manager voice line. It creates work tickets, can dispatch approved vendors, sends updates, and companies are paying like $500 to $1,500 a month for that easily.
That makes total sense. Solves a real pain point. What's next?
The never miss a lead voice AI for dentists. Missed calls after hours. That's lost patients. Thousands in lost revenue.
Huge.
So a 247 AI books appointments, checks the schedule in systems like Dentrix, verifies patient info. The sources suggested this market alone could be like $2 plus in annual revenue for a successful service, just for dentists.
Wow. Okay, that's significant.
Then, something maybe a bit less glamorous but still valuable, the No More Dumb Questions AI HOA hotline.
Homeowners associations.
Exactly. Right. Managers get swamped with the same questions about rules, fees, whatever. An AI hotline, trained on the FAQs, answers instantly. Or creates a ticket if it's complex. Great little foot in the door service.
Interesting entry point. What else?
This one I thought was clever. The free Trojan horse AI school absence line.
Okay. How does that work?
Well, absence tracking in schools is often super inefficient.
True.
So an automated line validates the student, updates records. You offer this part for free to the school, build trust.
I see.
Then you upsell them on more profitable admin services later. Education's a massive market, right? Smart way in.
Very clever. Okay, 2 more.
The AI secretary for trade contractors, plumbers, electricians, HVAC guys. They lose so much business from missed calls while they're out on jobs.
Yeah, definitely.
So a 247 intake system assesses how urgent it is, schedules appointments, can even collect deposits via Stripe, maybe gets photos of the problem via text. Contractors are happy to pay $500, $800 a month for that. Stops the bleeding.
That feels like a no-brainer for them.
Yeah.
And the last one.
This one requires a delicate touch.
Yeah.
The compassionate AI for funeral homes.
Oh, interesting. How?
Well, they need 2047 sensitive service, but humans can't always be available instantly.
Right.
So an empathetic intake system, soft voice, slower pace, gently gathers the essential info, and then seamlessly connects to a human director when needed. Personality and tone are absolutely critical here.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
It requires real nuance in the AI's delivery.
Totally.
So looking at all these examples, property managers, dentists, HOAs, schools, trades, funeral homes, They're quite diverse. What's the unifying theme? What core problem are they all solving?
It really boils down to solving those critical issues around 24/7 availability, making sure leads aren't missed, and automating those repetitive, high-volume tasks. That combination delivers really high perceived value for the business.
Okay, so we know what they are and where they work. For people interested in building these, how do you actually do it? The sources talked about this kind of car analogy.
Yeah, like choosing your tech stack is like building a car. You can go ready-made or custom hot rod.
Explain the ready-made option.
That's for, say, non-technical founders. Using visual drag-and-drop platforms, low-code, no-code stuff,
Right.
you can get an MVP, a minimum viable product.
The basic version.
Yeah, the basic version up in like 30 minutes, no coding needed. Or there are premium platforms with more advanced features like handling natural interruptions. Super fast way to get started.
And the custom hot rod.
That's for the developers.
Good.
For maximum control, fine-tuning, and a better cost-effectiveness if you're doing really high volume.
So mixing and matching components.
Exactly. You pick the best speech-to-text, maybe DeepGram, the best brain, maybe ChatGPT or Claude, the best voice like ElevenLabs. You assemble your perfect machine.
But what really caught my eye was this idea that the smartest way to use these isn't necessarily full automation. It's this Iron Man approach.
Yeah. Augmenting humans, not replacing them.
That analogy really works. The AI is the powerful suit doing the heavy lifting.
Right. Handling the high volume stuff, the repetitive tasks, after-hours calls, basic scheduling, all the grunt work.
And the human is the pilot inside the suit.
Exactly. Freed up for the complex problem solving, the high-touch sales closing, handling sensitive situations, dealing with weird exceptions the AI wasn't trained for.
So it maximizes efficiency, but keeps that human touch where it really counts.
Precisely. It's about making the human more effective, not redundant.
So how does using this Iron Man approach really change the job for the human employees involved?
Well, it shifts their focus, doesn't it? Away from the boring, repetitive stuff towards higher value, more strategic, more empathetic work. It elevates their role, really.
Okay, tech stack chosen, strategy decided. How do you actually make money? What's the business playbook look like?
Pretty clear path, actually. The main engine is monthly recurring revenue, MRR.
Subscription fees.
Yeah, usually somewhere between, say, $500 and $1,500 per client per month.
Okay.
Then you can add setup fees on top, maybe $1,000 to $5,000 up front.
Right.
And maybe usage-based add-ons if they go over certain limits. Some folks even white label their tech for others to sell.
And the potential scale seems significant.
Oh, yeah. The math is pretty compelling. Even just 100 clients at, say, $800 a month, that's nearly $1 million in annual recurring revenue.
Wow.
Get to 500 clients. You're pushing $5 million ARR. And imagine scaling the usage, handling 1 billion queries across hundreds of clients, all by AI. Whoa, the potential is just massive.
It really makes you think, so why is this happening now? Why didn't this happen 5 years ago? The sources talk about a perfect storm.
Yeah, 5 key things converging. First, the tech is finally good enough.
The AI can actually understand context now.
Exactly. Second, the cost has plummeted. What used to cost millions is now doable for, like, a solo founder. It's been democratized. AI is normalized. Thanks to ChatGPT, Alexa, people are just comfortable talking to AI now. That barrier is gone.
Okay, good point. Fourth,
The on-demand expectation. Customers expect 247 service, instant answers. AI is kind of the only way to deliver that cost-effectively at scale.
and the fifth element of the storm.
The efficiency imperative.
Yeah.
Staffing shortages, rising labor costs. Businesses need automation solutions like this just to stay competitive or even just operate.
So out of those 5, better tech, lower cost, normalization, customer expectations, business need, which one feels like the most critical trigger right now? What really kicked this off,
Oh, tough one.
if you had to pick one?
I think it's that convergence, isn't it? It's having the truly capable tech become suddenly affordable right when the market is ready to accept it. And there's this huge underlying business need for that 24/7 efficiency. It's all hitting at once.
So pulling this all together, what's the big idea we should take away from this deep dive?
I think it's that we're right at the start of a really big shift, a voice-first business revolution, maybe. These intelligent voice AI agents are enabling true 2047 conversational operations, and it's happening across almost every industry.
And it's fundamentally about augmenting humans, not just replacing them.
Absolutely. Creating more efficient, more responsive, more profitable businesses by letting humans and AI play to their strengths. The tech's ready, the market's hungry.
And the window to be an early adopter seems wide open right now.
Yeah.
The opportunity feels massive. The technology is clearly there. And the market seems ready, even demanding it. So the question really isn't if voice AI agents will transform business.
But whether you'll be part of building that transformation or maybe getting left behind by it.
Right. So if you're listening, maybe you're a business owner feeling those 2047 pressures, or someone looking for a really interesting new venture.
This deep dive kind of lays out the map, right? Which problem will you solve first? Think about those missed leads, those repetitive questions bogging down your team. There's likely an AI solution emerging.
We certainly hope this exploration has given you a shortcut, a way to get quickly up to speed on this really exciting frontier.
Yeah, absolutely. Until next time, keep digging, keep learning. Out to your own music.